Look at that mud, folks. Oh, good Lord. Nothing but a hog roll down here. That water's pretty nasty. I should put a filter in there and see if it works. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you being here. I got a mission today. I've got to try to run all the wires from the new console I built in a previous video. I'll drop a link down in the description for you. I built that console and I brought it out here and just set it in place, but I didn't run the wires. So today the mission is for my buddy Tim and I to stuff those wires down through the floor and run them through some kind of pipe. I've got some pipe here, get it into the back room, hook up the remote for the inverter, and maybe hook up the other wires if I can. The autogen start switch isn't moved back there, so I'm probably not going to get that done today, but the trimetric meter would be nice. So if I could hook that up, I will. But we're going to try to run those into that back room, make sure we seal everything up after we do, and get that remote working so that when I come out to the cabin, all I got to do is walk in, flip the switch, power comes on, life is good. I've never been able to do that. I've always had the inverter in the porch, so I just walk in and hit the inverter in the porch. Now, the inverter's back there. Got to come up with a new way, so this is it. So, I'll quit yakking. Let's get to work. It'll be water and electricity is not good. Here we go. And, okay. Here's the gray one. Okay, we're good. Very good. Whew. Oh, okay, now let's get, I need one of those. I need a smart guy kneeler, put the kneeling pad. It's actually for batteries. It's a battery pad. For being able to work on them without being electrocuted. So, we need to cut that off, break down from there. Which is really, yeah, that mark right there. Okay. Now, I'll take this. I'm going to do is stick it to the wall. I'm going to try to stick it into that pipe. And if I can stick it to the wall and into that pipe and all the way through.
Yeah, probably connect this going to.
Yeah, connect that. But if I can do this, maybe.
But I say you might catch on that one there with the joints all.
Oh no.
Pull the wire through and then connect it.
No, I would connect it.
You go through. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, so I need to grab it and
can you get it?
I can grab it. Yeah.
So what I wanted to do is try to grab it and feed it into the pipe. So push the pipe back.
Yeah, so I can get it in there? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and now I'll feed it. I'll just keep feeding it until it comes out the other end.
Yeah, I think it's coming. I hear it. Okay, it's out. You're through. I think I slowly just kind of straighten these out a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pull them out.
I think I kind of, you know.
Yep.
Kind of.
What is this? We'll take this end first because it's longest.
Yeah.
We want to try to keep them out of the dirt.
Yeah, just trying to, let's see.
Oh, now I need to get some more tape. All right, so now what we'll do is I'm gonna pull that Okay. All right, I hope it's not too dark in here. So this room is definitely pretty gross still, folks, but we managed to get those wires through here. And for now, we just ran them over here. And I need to run pipe and all kinds of stuff and put that insulation back in there. So this is all got to get redone in the future. But we were able to run that main remote for the inverter, well, to the back there. So the inverter is actually in the off position up here. I don't know if you could see that in the dark, but lights on. That's because the remote is working. Now, I said in one of my last videos that I was going to put this cover on and put that cover on. I didn't get those done, but everything is working good. That green light flashing means it's trying to put a charge on things. Up here, the Outback's in float. We're at 83.3 volts coming in and 28.8 out, which is nice. 3.4, 3.5 amps. So we're doing good. We're looking at 28.7 across the board here, so looking good there. Everything's working good. So I think we're going to close this up, and I'll show you what we did outside. Okay. Now I had a bunch of extra spray foam, so I just filled cracks here. I filled everywhere I could just to try to use as much of that up as I could. Those are temporary, but hey, you know what? If it helps a little bit. Anyway, we kind of goofed here. We ran this 1-inch schedule 80 PVC, which is great for this purpose, but somehow we missed that we were underneath that vent stack. So, folks, we tied it up, and we could tie it up all the way back here. You know what? I'm going to wait till it's dry. And then we'll have to disconnect, pull everything out, and redo it. But I think what I'll do is I'll get a 90 and run a 90 into the back room and make it a full-size pipe going into the back room. So we'll have to redo that. Probably should paint that black iron pipe. That's for the stove. But anyway, we came out of here, all the way back into the back room, got to the inverter. We're able to flip it on. And I'll show you now what I can do that I've never been able to do, folks. Seriously, never been able to do this. So it's going to be awesome. All right. Now, these lights, that's an alarm light. This is inverter power on light. It doesn't appear to be on. And then you have battery charger on. So if I flick this off, my lights just went out. Flicker back on. And there you go. Power's on. So I don't see the light, but it is on faintly. So there you have it, folks. At least I got my remote in. The other two cables were too short, and I need to take a very serious look at how I'm going to do the power in the back room. And I have a buddy, Robert, who has volunteered to come out and help me square my wiring away. He was an electrical guy. He did electrical work for 5 years or something like that. His dad was an electrician. I guess he did it for a long time. He also worked in telecom. And unlike me, I was the R&D type guy, right? I wasn't the guy you wanted to do a pretty install. I was the guy that made things work. So Robert's going to come out and help me make that install look a lot better. And we'll kind of figure things out. We may move that inverter down further. I may move the batteries down there too. I got to take a little bit of a look at it, kind of make some decisions on where they're going to be. I got the remote working now. All I got to do is come in the cabin, flip the power on. Don't have to go in the back room. Fantastic. I'm loving that. So with that being said, I'm going to drop another video right here for you to check out. I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all have a great day. The old Jarhead out.